Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. I am Mike, and today we are going to break down the trailer for the new horror movie Abigail, which has been listed stupidly and weirdly as Untitled Monsters Project from Universal for forever. It just now got a name and it got a trailer on the same date. The history behind this whole thing is that it's directed by Radio Silence, who directed Scream 5, who directed Scream 6, and Ready or Not. It's written by Guy Busick, who wrote those movies, as well as Stephen Shields, who wrote The Hole in the Ground, which was directed by the director Lee Cronin of Evil Dead Rise that just came out this past year. Hole in the Ground was also a pretty darn good movie. So that's the team working on this, including Melissa Barrera, who was recently fired from Scream 7 for things that she said on the internet that we're not going to talk about today, because God knows that wasn't fun to get into. Also an amazing cast that features Catherine Newton, who was in Freaky, that features Melissa Barrera, as mentioned before, Kevin Durand, who's always a welcome sight, and guy whose name I forgot. Why did I forget his name? Dan Stevens from The Guest, who honestly I didn't recognize till like halfway through the trailer, and I was like, that fucking guy. Full frontal male nudity as always on this channel. I will probably mess up stuff in this video, so if I screw something up or say something wrong, please forgive me. I've been working on the same article for like 4.5 hours now. My brain is complete mashed potatoes mush, and I've got like 20 minutes to film a couple of these videos before the kids get home from school. So that's where I'm at. Quit fucking with me. But I'm very excited for this trailer. I'm very excited to talk about it. It came out once I got a moment to watch it. I could not let the day go on without doing this with you guys. I'm so excited. Let's watch this bitch together. You're not a bitch. You're a wonderful lady. All right, here we go. First off, I love that opening shot of the wavy arm inflatable tube man that's going on there. Reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street. Just a cool horror shot to start a trailer with. What is this, a Saw movie? Tell me that doesn't look just like Stu's house, right? Like, I know it's not, but, you know, Radio Silence, Scream 6, Stu's house, Youth of America. That's just the vibe I get when I drive by 6 people and 5 I hit.
You know the rules. No real names, no backstories.
So Giancarlo Esposito right there, who's in this, he's an awesome actor. You probably know him from Breaking Bad. But I love the setup of this already, because just like the 7 strangers or 12 strangers or whatever in a house together, in a big rich house, you know, You're Next, House on Haunted Hill, The Haunting, all those vibes. That's just the classic movie scenario. And this being based on an old school monster project, it just creates the right vibe. I like it.
No cell phones.
No cell phones. That reminds me of Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. He's like, ain't no cell phone on me. I'm head to toe legit. I don't break character to the DVD commentary.
So whose kid is she?
A very wealthy man who's about to be $50 million poorer.
I'm sorry about what's gonna happen to you.
My kid says shit like that to me all the time.
What the fuck?
Again, love that. Super House on Haunted Hill.
I think she knows something.
Oh, Vamonos, children. Vamonos. You know the way the noises that she makes while she's cracking her wrist? That's fucking gross. Like when people pop their fingers right next to your ears and their fingers sound like a goddamn Rice Krispies treat.
Guys.
You know, gingivitis is the #1 cause of all tooth decay.
Oh, no.
Everybody seems like a fresh new character, not just playing themselves in a movie, and I can always appreciate that.
We kidnapped a fucking vampire. A ballerina vampire.
It was at this moment I noticed, like, when I saw the beginning of this, and the original, a lot of people thought this was going to be called Dracula's Daughter, which does make sense, obviously, with what's going on here. But me being naive, I actually thought that Dracula was going to show up at one point and start murdering everybody to save his little girl. That's kind of what I thought was going on. But the fact that the little girl is the monster in this movie is pretty fucking dope. And she looks pretty cool though. Those teeth are gnarly, and she really needs to go have those checked out, which is a nice reminder that I have to go to the dentist next week to get fillings, and I don't want to.
How do we kill a vampire? What are we talking about? Like an Anne Rice or a True Blood? You know, Twilight?
A, Kevin Durand's fucking hilarious. I love that guy. B, I am loving the meta Scream shit in this. Get it up, baby!
Daylight is a big one.
I really hope that they didn't just give away Dan Stevens' death in that scene, but I feel like those were cleverly spliced together. Who knows? It is Universal. The whole movie's probably in the fucking trailer.
All right, let's go kill us a fucking vampire.
I love Dan Stevens. The Guest, up top. All right.
Up? Yeah! Very nice! Oh! What was the point of that?
hard. Ready?
Okay, yeah. Fucking, dude, Kevin Durant's gonna be great. I don't know why he's not a way bigger actor than he already is. This also reminds me of Ready or Not, the scene where she gets knocked down to all that shit and then rips her hand open on the nail. That looks gross as shit, though. It's what I imagine Courtney Love's bathwater looks like.
What can I say? I like playing with my food.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was gnarly. Did you see that fucking projection? Ah!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! She's fucking flying!
All right, that's one thing I'm like, Mithrigan? I don't know. I don't need the dancing to go on. That's a little too kitschy for me. And I could imagine some studio exec walking there like, you should have her dance. Everybody loved it when the Megan doll danced. We get some TikTokers in here? Jason Blum, do you want to dress like Megan again? Dan Stevens did the shut up, bitch! Ew.
I fucking hate ballet.
Spoiler alert! God damn it! So Dan Stevens is... Yeah, so we know Dan Stevens gets turned into a goddamn vampire. What the fuck, Universal? I do like the use of fucks, though. I will give you that. This is definitely an R-rated film, and I can appreciate that kind of thing. Yeah, all in all, comedy, horror, excitement, murder, the F word, which I always appreciate a good usage of, or 20,000. Abigail looks fucking kick-ass to me. It comes out April the 14th, and it comes out just like 2 weeks after The First Omen. So April is going to be a kick-ass month for horror movies. Something interesting I want to point out here. Make sure you're subscribed, by the way, because we have more news stories coming out today. Going to talk about 28 Years Later, which is coming out. The Blob remake, which is coming out. Some Sorority Road 2 news. Got a really good news update coming up. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified when we make that video. And something else I wanted to mention too. This is done. This is in post-production. The trailer is out. If Radio Silence wanted to come back and do Scream 7, although I know that they were allegedly supposed to be doing a Escape from New York movie as well in that franchise, but if that's not on the docket immediately, maybe they watched Kurt Russell's son's performance in Night Swim and had second thoughts about it. But if that's not, you know, I'm just saying they could technically come back and do Scream 7. Be like, hey, let's go save our shit. But we're only coming back if you let us bring Melissa back, you motherfuckers. And then I'm like, all right. And by the way, we're sorry about that. And here's an extra $5 million. That is something that I feel like maybe not in its entirety could happen, but I think they may. It seems like they wanted to rush Scream 7, but with all the stuff going on, it ain't happening. Maybe, fuck, I don't know, man. Break out your fucking checkbook, Spyglass. Let's see what happens. But as in the case of Abigail, this looks like it's going to be a banger. Another great movie under Radio Silence's name. And you guys are all great. I love your fucking faces so much. We'll see you super soon. What did you think about Abigail, you fucks? You fucking fucks. Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, goddamn. Goddamn, you faggot. Halloween never ends, suck my fucking dick, and I don't really care what Blumhouse fucking says. Put him in a box, or suck a fucking cock. You can say he's dead, but we all know he's not, yeah. So let's go trick-or-treating, let's go fucking drinking, let's all go rent Pumpkinhead on VHS.